everybody, and welcome back to more of the Inquisitor series, where it has been an entirely long weekend. So, as you may very well be aware, we posted a lot of 2.0 content over the past week, and because of that, we took a small weekend hiatus from the Inquisitor series. Usually, as you guys are well aware, it's usually Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday for the Inquisitor series. However, with the start of patch 2.0 on the PTS, I just didn't have time to make the episodes, simply because I was trying to focus on getting all of that content out for you guys, which is what you wanted to see, even though I know you guys love this. However, that being said, if you're someone who came to the channel new because of the patch 2.0 stuff, I want to mention that you probably shouldn't watch this episode because it has spoilers, especially if you haven't seen the Inquisitor series. So go back to the beginning, watch the trailer, and then watch the first episode. I will put a link to the playlist in the description below just for you new people to the channel, I guess. New viewers is the best way to put it. And it's okay, because you can catch right up. These are pretty short episodes, only 15 minutes in average, which is quite good for, I guess, bite-sized versions of just having a couple episodes here and there, which are really great. However, that being said, now we're moving on, and we last left off having talked to the commander dude, and he pretty much told me, like, hey, you got to help my son, or you won't get any help from me. And my character straight up just told him, like, dude, like, what? I beg your pardon? Like, no, I'm the Sith here. I'm going to be doing what I want to do. I don't need to be helping your damn son, which I don't care anything about right now. So I need you to do what I want you to do, rather than what you want me to do, because that is ridiculous. So she obliged to go and rescue his son. I did that with air quotes, but you didn't see him, obviously. However, what that means is she's not going to be so quick to want to rescue this kid. In fact, she's going to want to punish the commander in any way possible. And because this is the first Empire character that I've done for all of these series, you'll notice that when I say she wants to punish him, it's a bit less forgiving than what you would see on the Republic. In fact, it's really gruesome and kind of mean and evil. But I mean, at the end of the day, my character is a Sith, right? She's gonna do evil and mean things whenever she wants.
You. The old man sent you for me, didn't he? He must have gotten my distress signal. I guess he's good for something. He kept talking about some Sith he was working with. He didn't mention you were a filthy alien.
He didn't mention you were an insufferable fool.
Watch your tongue, scum. Now get me out of here!
Give me one good reason.
My master's powerful. I'm sure you've heard of him. Lord Esdras. He won't be happy if I don't come back alive. My master sent me here for a holocron the Republic dug up someplace or other. I got the holocron, now all I have to do is get out of this place.
You wouldn't happen to have this holocron on you?
Don't worry. It's safely hidden in my robes. The holocron's a map. It's supposed to point to a powerful weapon of the dark side that's hidden here on Balmorra. The weapon's mine if I find it, which I will, now that you're here to free me.
Thank you for telling me all about this lovely new toy.
If you plan on taking that weapon, you're going to have to fight me first.
I told you, she wasn't going to be happy with him, and he is kind of a fool to begin with. I mean, he's racist. He just flat out called me a stupid alien. You know what? She doesn't take kindly to any of that kind of talk, so she's just going to murder him horribly. And then she's going to return to the commander and be like, what? What? No, I murdered him. What, you got a problem with that? Yeah, that's your fault for making me go there in the first place, you freaking idiot. See, at the end of the day, right, if he comes up to me and if he starts complaining the fact that I may have killed his son, It's his fault, because he's the one who wanted me to go there in the first place. Son would have been fine without me going there. He's just in a Republic base. He's a Sith. He could break out, and if he couldn't break out, then he's a terrible Sith, and he deserves to die. It's just the rules of being a Sith are unfolding in front of you guys. And for those of you who may not be familiar with the Sith ways, you're starting to learn that there is no forgiveness in the Sith, and in fact, it's really the survival of the fittest. And he wasn't fit enough to not get captured, so he just had to completely get murdered in the face by my Inquisitor.
Stay back, Sith! I said stay back, and don't lay a hand on me! I know what you did. We had an agent in that outpost, and he reported everything. I told you you wouldn't get your serum if you didn't help. And you killed him!
Don't make me kill you too.
You're nothing but a cold-blooded murderer! You enjoyed killing him, didn't you? Didn't you?
To be honest, I've had better.
I knew it! You're sick! Sick! Please, just tell me one thing. Why? Why did you have to kill him? We have hollow images of the cell. The controls were right there. You could have freed him. You would have gotten your serum. Why?
He would have done the same to me.
No, he wouldn't have. He was a good boy. And I trusted you with his life.
Oh, I grow tired of you.
You evil, wretched, bloodthirsty... I'll kill you! I'll kill you! You'll never get your serum because I'll kill you!
You mad, bro? I think he's mad. Look, like I said, he deserved all of this. This is his fault to begin with. I know it's evil, but my character doesn't care. She's on a mission, and this guy stood in her way. And she said, straight up when she was talking to the doctor, she said, I'll kill you. You know, I'll kill you for this. And he was like, yeah, whatever. You're just talking like a Sith. You're so stupid. And I said my character was a woman of her word, and she was going to keep her promise. And she did. This was all an elaborate plan on how to kill him without, just going up and killing him, which she would have probably done anyways, but it's more fun to have brought him pain beforehand, which is also quite evil.
Whoa there, Sith. Calm down. I've got your serum right here. Now, maybe the Major deserved what he got. Who am I to say? But there's no reason to do anything rash.
Just give me my serum.
Look, I see where you're coming from. I do. You have big plans, and the Major got in your way. Fine. So please don't take it the wrong way when I tell you. This plan of yours is completely insane.
The more insane the plan, the better.
Look, go ahead, take the serum. Take it. I made it just like this datapad specified. You're probably on the right track. The serum should give you resistance to the stuff in the blown-out vault. But there's also a good chance the serum will kill you. I mean, it was designed for collocoids, not humans.
How do you know I'm not a collocoid?
Crazy, I say. You're crazy. Here you go. It's only a limited number of doses, and like I said, I'd use it sparingly if I were you. You'll have to fight past the main Republic base to get to the vault, but seriously, whatever the Republic throws at you, the collocoids will be worse.
As promised. You may have your freedom, Doctor. Thank you.
What? You're not serious? I mean, you're Sith. You can't be serious. You'll let me go back to the Republic?
I promised, didn't I?
I don't know. It was all kind of fuzzy. I wasn't sure you would. Look, you'll know I'll never make it out alive. So if you're serious, you'll authorize a shuttle for me out of here.
Where do I sign?
Just let me get the transport officer on the holo here. There we go.
Dr. Tyrek, Sith, Captain Rollo at your service. What can I do for you?
I'm authorizing a shuttle for the good doctor.
Yes, right away.
Thank you, my lord. You're a strange sort of Sith, but I appreciate it. You know, if you ever want to come over to the other side...
Just get out of here.
Yes, my lord. Of course.
Like I said, she's a woman of her word. She told him, earlier that, hey, if you help me, I'll let you go back to the Republic. Sure enough, he was able to help her and do everything that she needed him to do. So really, she had no choice. I mean, she promised him, so she was going to allow him to go free. And that's just the way in her head that everything works. I mean, this is all stemming back from growing up, in the orphanage and her whole story of becoming a slave and stuff. She learned fairness, right? She learned what was fair and what wasn't. It wasn't fair for her parents to basically abandon her, put her into a orphanage, and for her to become a slave, which sucks. But what was fair was the fact that she had a second chance. She had a chance to make things right by becoming a Sith, and she sees that now. It wasn't necessarily her first choice of things to do. In fact, when she was starting to become a Sith, she probably was quite scared of the entire thing, and she's still a little bit in shock. I mean, you got to keep in mind, she's just recently become a very powerful Sith. She just learned of some lineage with Darth Kalig and all that, so there's still a little bit of shock there, but for the most part, she's in a confident mood. She feels like I said, like she got a second chance, and she's not going to blow it. But now that she knows that, she knows the feeling of what feels unfair and the feeling of what does feel fair. She knows that the doctor, he just wanted a second chance. He probably was doing some terrible things for the Empire, and he just wanted to go and do good. He wanted to be like a humanitarian or whatever he wanted to do. It doesn't really matter either way. But when he left to go work for the Republic, it wasn't to become some crazy super Republic scientist that's going to develop them bombs. And she does that. She could see it. Once again, she has a very strong connection to the Force. She can very easily tell if people are lying or not, which is also why she's kind of looking at... I guess the best way to say it is looking at Darth Zash as someone who's not entirely telling her the truth. And that's obvious to begin with, which is why everybody starts seeing it, throughout the entirety of Chapter 1. And they warned me a lot, and you'll see that there's something up Zash's sleeve that she's not entirely revealing, and she's kind of lying her way around it. And my character totally sees that. And I think she doesn't get as much credit as people give her, but at the same time, I don't think she wants people to know that she's able to read people so well, because like this doctor, he's trying to be a good guy, and you know what? She helped him, or he helped her rather, so she may as well let him go back to the Republic. So it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't really matter, but my character is a light-sided, aligned character. She is a character that does more light-sided things than dark-sided. She still does dark-sided things because she's a Sith, but when it comes down to the choices, like with the Doctor, or as you'll see later on in Chapter 1, it's just she feels like the light-sided choices are what she wants to do, because she wants to do the right thing. She doesn't just want to go around murdering people. However, she does have fun with it every now and then, because she is a Sith, and that's just the way she was trained on Korriban, and before that as a slave. Nice, we got that, and we will continue with the next episode tomorrow.